Okay, we are live, live from the Benekiva Studios virtual studio. And in this episode of our Happy Fridays, happy Friday, everyone.
Hey, happy Friday.
We've got our guest, Jake Tamarkin from eLife Labs. So thank you so much for joining Brent and I. Very quickly, we'll just do a round of introductions. Bobbie Shrivastav, co-founder and chief product officer of Benekiva.
I'm Brent Williams, founder and CEO of Benekiva.
And our awesome guest.
Jake Tamarkin, co-founder and CEO of Everyday Life, aka eLife Labs.
Nice.
So we share happy stories, both either professional or work related. You could do one or two as the spirit moves. So who wants to go first? As a guest, Jake, we would love to have you go first.
Okay, well, I'd love to. Well, we are in the middle. This is going to be a combo shot of professional and personal all in one story. We are in the middle of a rebrand effort at Everyday Life, and have been working with a number of different excellent marketers on that. And I think we ended up selecting a local vendor, actually very local to my house. My 8-year-old daughter here, she needs to work on her spelling a little here, but we'll work on that. But she's got a few different ideas that she's put together for the team to consider. Like any great marketer, I think it's really good to give your client options, you know. So,
awesome.
We're working through some options here. You know how it is with a great creative team. There's a lot of back and forth, but we're excited for the collaboration. And as I'm sure, Bobbie and Brent, you both experience this as you're working from home. The collision of personal and professional can be a challenge, right? But you make the most of it and make lemonade out of it, as Bobbie, you might say.
No, that's awesome, and start them young. So yeah. That's awesome, Jake.
Well, I'm working on her older brother. He's 12. I'm working on getting him his producer's license so he can hit the bricks for me.
Wow. I know Savannah was talking about databases when she was 3. So
amazing.
Yep. Go code.
That's awesome.
So I can go next. So I have a couple. So one is from last week. Lance talked about gratitude and how he's incorporated the Slack channel with gratitude. So we actually, I love that idea so much that we posted it, and it actually we had our team just gravitate towards it, and they're posting amazing pieces. But on top of gratitude, we sometimes, like in Slack, we'll say things, and I often think like, oh, this could be like such a great meme. Like you could just put like a picture on it and it'll be like funny. So we started within our gratitude channel, we just made memes, started creating Benekiva memes. My favorite one was catch of the day. So when there's defects, we talk about, that's a great catch of the day. We created that, and I think our testing team has gone crazy with that. That just creates so much. It's so, when we're so busy, going to that channel just is such a great comic relief. For me, it makes me happy, and I know for the team, they love it.
That's awesome.
And then the second one is, we've got a client. We did a mini release for them this week, and one of the head of claims reached out to me, and really, we were just so busy and getting prepared for a demo where we've got a couple of releases lined up, and she just messaged me thanking me for our partnership. And they're a big company, and we're startup, and it's just so good to get that recognition. It's unexpected when they reach out and say, hey, just love your partnership. Thank you for everything you guys are doing. Just kind of makes us want to even do more for them.
That's huge. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So those were my two.
Awesome. So my happy Friday story, I'll keep it to one this week because I'm a terrible at, I always bring two to the table. So today I'll just keep one.
You gave me that bad habit.
And then in the midst of this COVID thing, obviously we're all kind of stuck in our homes, working from home, and all the complexities that go along with that. It's interesting when people talk and they say, "Oh, it'd be so cool to work from home all the time," and my answer is yes and no, because there are complexities regardless. Whether you got kids running in the background or interruptions with internet, or I mean, there's just all kinds of things that go on. But this week we were actually able to go to our Benekiva office. So we have an office downtown Des Moines at the Bank of America building, where we took the fourth floor of that building for Benekiva, and we had a new marketing intern start this week. So it was interesting to be able to go and set foot in the office and, see Amanda and the marketing intern and get to meet her and see what work they're doing. And it was nice to walk across the street and go to Potbelly Subs and have a lunch, and because we just haven't had that for so long that now I just feel like a kid in a candy store where I can go and kind of get out a little bit. So that made me happy this week. I thought it was really fun to get out of the house and have some actual human interaction that we haven't had for quite a while besides just the Zoom interaction. But so that was my happy story this week.
That's a good one. Were there lots of folks out? Was it were people? Did you get a sense that a lot of people were excited to be out in the real world for a change?
It was interesting. The first part of the question, yeah, there were lots of people out. However, there's still lots of people being very cautious. So you could literally see in people's eyes and their body language where they were literally trying to stay 10 feet apart from each other. Almost, when we were in Potbelly's getting our sandwiches, and of course we didn't stay there and eat. We just went in, grabbed them, and then took it back to the office. But even then, like in line, you can kind of see people's reactions of, oh, this person's a little too close to me, I'm going to step over here. So I found that was kind of interesting as you just sit back and kind of watch the human interaction after there's been no human interaction for quite a while. But
good for you.
Well, we still don't have restaurants open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go out for essentials. I think there's some non-essential business that we can go to, but I'm not in any hurry.
They opened up just today, which made me very excited, very happy. I'm very happy for this news. The barber shops and the beauticians opened up today, which obviously catch up or something.
I would do something, but it would look really bad. My biggest complaint is.
Well, I have to share. We ended up having to resort to a home.
Did you get the Flowbee?
The Flowbee was back ordered, so this is my daughter.
I think you posted that on Twitter.
Yeah, that was funny.
But yeah, everyone, that was our entertainment one night. Everyone took a shot. Everyone but the dog got a shot at my.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much for sharing your happy stories this week. And then next week, we'll have another guest. And Nick, we missed you, buddy.
Yeah.
We went last time, but we missed Nick. So next week, we'll bring another guest. And Jake, thank you so much for joining us this week.
Thanks for having me, guys. And Bobbie and Brent, the work that you do is awesome. Obviously with Benekiva, but also in just bringing the broader community together. I love it. It's so inspiring for me and many others. So keep it up.
Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Happy Friday. Until next time.